What's up, everyone? Welcome to another stream. Today I'll be going over the PSAT 2015 October 14th. 20, sorry, I just misread. 2016 October 15th. PSAT with primarily just the first passage on my mind. I have to do this for a class, and I don't have the time this morning. It's 6:08 a.m. I don't have the time this morning to actually finish off the whole test right now. So I'll just be doing the first passage only, and we'll skip the strategy recap. If you don't know the way that I take the test, I recommend you watch another SAT Solve live stream from my recent past, which you can find in the playlist link in the description below. Okay, so with that out of the way, I think we can go right into the test. It is my first time ever seeing this test. I've never seen this passage ever, so we'll see how this goes. Let me just set up my desk really quickly, and we're about to get started. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hey, EK, hey, what's Rafai, what's up? Oh, my shortcut's not working. There we go. We just got started. Emperor of Ocean Park seems like a location. The narrator is a professor. He's visiting the judge, who is his father, and his Kimmer is his wife. Mariah is his sister. Okay. Whew, lots of people. He's with his brother, sister, and his wife. 4 people. Plus the father, which is 5 people. Sister Mariah. Mariah was by common word the smart one. Now, we respect the sister, but there's a problem. Wait, there's a 4th children? They're the 4th child, I mean? Okay, so we didn't even get mentioned the 4th one. Okay, warmed the father and the mother's heart. Oh my god, I forgot the word absconded. Doesn't that mean... Actually, I'm kind of... Wow, I forgot the word absconded. I do not know what this means. But anyway, something happened. Okay, she averted disaster. Her husband, another person that wasn't mentioned, is white and boring. Oh, we're not a white family. We're not a white family. Kimmer must be the brother. Oh, no. Kimmer's the wife. It must have been the personals, like a dating profile. That's what that means, by the way. So I'm assuming, so it's not the same thing as a date. At Shepherd Street, Mariah's the sister still, is greeting callers in the foyer. So we're at this location of Shepherd Street, whatever that is. We don't know where Shepherd Street is at this moment, okay? Pearls, the lady of the house. That's an interesting characterization. Whose house are we in right now? Oh yeah, the father's house, exactly. So, from somewhere in the house, whilst my father's terrible taste in classical music. Okay, Puccini with English language libretto. Yes, that's kind of funny, actually. The foyer is small and murky and crowded. I'm at 325. This is taking me a while. It opens on the left. to the living room, and on the right to the dining room. And in the back to a hallway leading to family room and kitchen. Staircase rise upwards next to the dining room door, and along the upstairs hall is where I used to crouch. Brush rise upwards next to the dining room door. So they had a pretty large house, it looks like. I mean, they had a foyer, so. Whoa, 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 whoa. I see. There's a study, by the way. And so actually it's helpful to have the separate parts. Two or three people up there. Oh, it's a party, I guess. African America, very successful African America. Huh. Interesting reveal. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. In fact, there are more people in the house than I expect. That's interesting about the classical music too. It's like a sort of African American who is successful, who is trying to assimilate white culture. It's interesting. Okay, I don't know if you guys are happier about my father. Ooh. Whoa, dude, that's such an intense sentence. So the father is also a lawyer. Short of a hug, not a hug. Okay. We're walking through, but why are we at the front door again? It's kind of weird. Kimberly. Faux preppiness is right. That's such a funny. Oh my god, dude. Such prep school. Okay. 6:30. I'm taking too much time today. I don't know. I'm just being super chill. I don't know why. Wait, what was the question? What was the question? Where's Kimmer? I see. And then she is way back. She's been out there for a few days on business. She's coming back from SF because of business. Bentley, it must be the son is with our neighbors. Picked him up. Yeah. Preschool, son. So this is the house of the funeral. This is like a sort of reception after a funeral or something like that. A yawning emptiness. Wow. Mariah has all this. Oh, did he kill himself? Oh. He didn't kill himself. It was like a not malpractice per se, but it was an error. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so that's 8:40. That took me way too much time. I don't know. You know what it is? It's because I haven't streamed in a while. Oh, I forgot to do my map of the passage. I haven't streamed in a while, so my sense of time, I think, is sort of it's just messed up. Also, it's 6 a.m., so I'm just tired. All right, here's my quick map of the passage. Okay, the narrator respects his sister. His sister grew up the smartest one. This is the top left, obviously. And the sister, we go through the background of the sister, like how she, pleased her parents both by being smart and also by marrying early. And we have the suspicion, Kimmer, the wife, and the narrator have the suspicion that it was actually through the personals, which is it's like the old school form of dating apps. That she met somebody, although the sister Mariah met this older white lawyer guy, this successful white lawyer guy. She says that she met him through what's it called, a blind date. Now we're going towards the bottom of the left side. Well, the narrator is now at the house, and there's this bad taste in music, Puccini with an English libretto coming out, and there's this foyer, and next to this foyer there's a dining hall, and also the living room, and you can hear the bad music, and next to the dining hall or something there's a staircase, and it goes up to the second floor. So we're in a pretty big house. At this point, we know that we're not a white family. That's all we really know, but it's a big house. Then on the top of the second column, it says that there's there's like a gallery, and behind the gallery, where in this gallery he used to mess around with his friends back in the day or something like that. I forget exactly. And then behind that there is a study where the father used to do his work before he died. Okay, and this is when we finally learned that his father died. At this point, we notice that there's a lot more people here than expected. So it sounds like we're like after the wake of the funeral, maybe there's like a reception at homes that I'm not aware of. This is like a cultural practice that I'm not aware of, but okay, maybe something like that. So they're doing something at the home, and there's people there. And now we're getting towards and then there's this one bomb that it gets dropped. The narrator wonders if these people are actually happier that the father is dead. And I thought that was this really intense judgment of the character of the father. Okay, now we're at the bottom of the second column, and it's a new paragraph. And Mariah and the narrator are chatting at the front door of the study, front door of the house. I don't know, but they're chatting at the front door, and Mariah asks, "Where's Kimberly?" Not Kimmer, which is prep school talk. Which is actually Kimmer is such prep school names. Next column, third column, final column, the narrator gives this long-winded logistical explanation about how Kimmer's off in San Francisco, and I forgot the son's name, but the son has been picked up and dropped off, and then they're gonna something with the train or whatever. I forget all the details, but there's a bunch of details, and he bores himself. It's yawningly embarrassing because there's some sort of feeling of missing his wife he doesn't want to confront in front of his family. So that's the top of the third column. And now getting into the final flight, okay, the final paragraph. It says he doesn't have to worry. He didn't ever have to worry about his feelings because Mariah has a bunch of feelings of her own to deal with. She's upset. How could this happen? with her father. And apparently it wasn't actually that surprising because he had a repair operation for a previous operation for his heart. And so we kind of knew it was going to happen. But Mariah's really upset. Okay, and that's my map of the passage. I have a really good map of the passage. I would say that's basically A+. Is that A+? Is that A? I'm missing a couple details, but honestly, I got almost every detail, and I think there's like I almost at this point I kind of know everything. I know the entire passage for like in like chunks of like every 3 lines basically. So I would say that's like an A+ map of the passage. But I better have an A+ map of the passage. I spent 8 minutes and 50 seconds on it. You know what I mean? I took so much time on this, on reading the thing, that I better have like a really freaking good map of the passage, and I do, thankfully. So don't. You guys actually shouldn't be this slow. I don't think it's good to be this slow. But if you decide to try being this slow, you better have a map of the passage this good when you're taking the test. All right, now I'm gonna move on to the questions. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. First paragraph is not the past relations, it's about Mariah. The reasons for hostile relationships. I mean, it's a little strong, but yes, background information about a character. That is correct. I am pretty confident. I put an exclamation point because I did a no-look answer. Parents' relationship with their children was, I don't know about all their children, but hang on, they were really happy about the first, more rewarding for the parents than for the children. I wonder where that would be. I mean, that would be the first paragraph. Okay. I'm looking at ABCD 1, 2, 1, 2, 7, 13. 1, 2, 7, 13. 1, 2, nope, nope. The impossible work of gaining their approval. Okay, so that's 10, 20. I didn't see that impossible work the first time I read it. So I guess my map of the passage failed. This last sentence is the first paragraph. Suggests that the narrator possesses which quality? Some sort of like kind of lying. Oh, the wife. I guess perceptiveness, but I don't remember the narrator believing. Where's the narrator believing? Although always insists it could only have been. That's an overly difficult and a little bit of a stretch of a question because maybe D. Why would that be? What? That's actually not. I don't think there's a lot of evidence for this answer. I don't know, dude. That one's tough. It's like really awkward. But there's no other answer choice. So what am I gonna do? I don't know if that's a good question. Okay, formal and sober, sort of serious looking. Solemn. Okay, so 11:45. Use the gallery for I think hiding and spying or entertain. Probably hiding and spying. I think it's hiding and spying. I kind of remembered spy. Okay. I mean, 12:10. Distant, 47 distant. over here. But a distance, a sort of absent, a sort of formulaic, a sort of cold, a sort of aloof. 1235. Insightful. He is insightful. He is insightful. Oh, because he believes he is insightful. So that must be over here, right? Although this also kind of, oh, actually over here, 77. 1305. Primary purpose, the last paragraph is to, kind of explain how he died. This course of the illness, sure. Not his wife. The response to the state. I don't know about response. I would say it's mainly focusing on the father's illness, not about Mariah's. Oh, Mariah understands perfectly. Oh my God, I almost got that one wrong. I'm talking about the previous question. Yeah, for this one is D. 1410. But going back to this, it's not this. So 64, hang on, 64 and on. '71 through '74. Oh, but none of those are even, okay. 1455. And we're done. Okay. So it took me 15 minutes to get through this. I thought D was wrong for number 8 because I thought maybe, what do you call it? I thought maybe like believes he is insightful. That's a little bit of a stretch, honestly. But anyway, for a moment, I thought D was wrong because it said, I am sure that she understands, and I thought I misread that sentence or something, so I got confused for a second, so I just double checked. Okay, now I'm gonna look up the answer key for this particular passage. So give me a second to get through this answer key. Okay. So I chose CABA. CABA are correct. And then I chose CD. CD are correct. And then I chose BDD. And then and over here it says BD. And then it says B, which I kind of disagree with, but BDB, let's double check. Makes no effort to hide her pain. She's forgotten it. Actually, I am sure. She understands perfectly. That's his response. And 78 through 82 is the reasoning for his response. I mean, structurally that makes sense. Structurally B makes sense that because he's responding to her emotional state, or her expression of emotion. But I guess by this point, I already sort of lost trust in the word choices here. I forgot where I lost trust. I think because of the question 4, it's like that's such an awkward question here that I was like, man, whoever wrote this test is gonna go with leaps of logic. So I kind of lost trust in the test on question 4. But I guess I shouldn't really blame that though. I should have double checked B and D because I was looking at B and D. And the reason I think I still might even choose D again if I were to take it again is because 78 through 82 does feel like the main purpose of that paragraph. You know, it's like the main reveal of that paragraph. So I don't know if I like this question because it does discuss the course of the illness in the sense of repel the imprecise results of the bypass operation 2 years before. In fact, my sister knows as well as I do. I guess it does. Okay, the one thing I can attack with D is last year and 2 years before isn't quite discussing, and it's not fully course, although it does hint at the course of it. So I would say this would have been a really tricky question for me either way. I would probably have had to look at it. I should have double checked. I think one of the problems that happened that I noticed is that when I was looking at 9, and when I was looking over here, okay, and I was trying to focus on this part, what I ended up doing is I focused on this part, and then I was thinking about question 8. So I got my thought process wasn't very clean. I wasn't simply looking at. I was actually trying to juggle question 8 and question 9 at the same time. I was interrupting myself. So I think I actually broke my order of operations where I normally would have just focused on 9 and just made and double checked. I should have double checked. I should have double checked B and D. And if I double check B and D, I think there's like a 70%, 60% chance, maybe 70% chance I would have chosen B instead of D, just because it's kind of a toss-up, but you know, I would have eventually been able to make the eliminations of D because it would have been like, is it discussing? Is it the whole course, you know, or is it just like a real quick hint at what happened and focusing on her state, right? Right, which is more. Right, this is all of those underlying parts is his response, right? So like, I probably would have been able to choose B, and I think B is the better answer, by the way, now, slightly, because of the wording of D, I think B is better. Even though in spirit, I still feel like D is kind of in spirit the real reveal and the purpose of the sentence, of the paragraph. Like if you just go through the process of elimination of B and D, you know, you kind of have to choose B. So I'm gonna accept B as the correct answer. But like, again, if my order operations was correct, I probably would have been able to make this. If I was following my own order operations where I didn't juggle 2 questions at the same time, then I probably would have been able to actually just get this one correct, I think. And so that's my reflection on that one question. Okay, so that's 8 out of 9. And I broke my own order operations. All right, so that's today's stream. I'm gonna pause over here and then I'll see you guys in the next stream. Until then, keep on learning, keep on growing. Peace.